Hey, what's up? We're back. We're back for another sharing a six pack. I believe this is chapter 14, 13, 14. Who knows? Who cares? Yeah, so we're going to talk about some box sets again. You know, I've got like a few of them, a few box sets. So we're going to kind of roll through a couple more of them tonight, and I might throw a bonus one in at the end. But yeah, box sets from my collection are the menu on the menu tonight. Going to start with this one here, Budgie, the MCA albums, 1973 to 1975. I picked this up like last year. Saw it on Amazon. I'm like, man, you know, I don't own any Budgie, and I should really own some Budgie. This has Never Turn Your Back on a Friend, In for the Kill, and Bandolier. And this came out in 2016. I'd never seen it until last March, I guess it was. I probably wasn't looking for it, so it kind of snuck past me. But this is a real nice little box set, man. $21, not bad at all for that. I'm good for 3 CDs. Nice little booklet with, you know, your write-ups about the band and the albums, and it's kind of weird because if I recall correctly, this kind of skips. Let me look it up here quick. One of the albums that you would think would actually be in there, and I'm going to look it up quick. I should have done this before, but because it sort of jumps out of sequence, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, it has the 73 Never Turn Your Back on a Friend, which is here. And it's pretty cool. These are nice little gatefolds here. The only thing I don't like about them is they don't have like an inner sleeve, but for this amount of money, you kind of expect that. But they do have a printed face on them, which is kind of cool. Yeah, they're nice. Nice little gatefolds. I think that's actually pretty fucking cool. So, Never Turn Your Back on... Never Turn Your Back on a Friend. And then it's got In for the Kill, which is 74. I guess they are in... Yeah, they are in sequence. So, that one there is, again, no insert or even a little baggy. But, again, these are nice. The colors are nice. Thought there was a poster in here. Nope, I guess not. And then the last one, Bandolier. All of these are great, man. They're proto-metal. You know, the singer, oh, God damn it, I know his name, and I'm going to forget it off the top of my head. Shit. He just died. Come on, Jeff. You are not prepared tonight, dude. You fucking idiot. All right. And we know Mustaine and the Metallica boys love this band, but because they did Bread Fan. Okay, so you got, yeah. Where the hell is it? Tony Borgia on guitar, Ray Phillips on drums, and Shelley. Where's his name? Come on, man. Are you fucking kidding me? I can't think of his name. This is terrible, man. I cannot, and it doesn't say it on here. Featuring Shelley on bass and guitars. But his last name's Shelley. Anyways. Yeah, man. This band's great. Just such a great band. Proto-metal. They're kind of proto-proggy. The singer, who I can't think of his fucking name. Somebody tell me his name, please. I'm blanking out on it. Blake Shelley, is it? Or something Shelley. Anyway. He sounds a lot like Geddy Lee in a lot of ways. Would have actually preceded Geddy Lee in some ways as far as when their first album came out. So their first album came out in 1971. Just a ripping band, man. They're bluesy at times. They have kind of a bluesy, you know, barroom vibe on some of their tracks, but some of their tracks are all right, all out. Just banger metal, man. Bread Fan, obviously. You know I always love you. You're the biggest thing since powdered milk. In the grip of a tire fitter's hand, tire fitter. Riding My Nightmare, all those songs are great. Crash Course in Brain Surgery, I believe Metallica covered that. Hammers and Tongs is great. Wondering What Everyone Else Knows, In for the Kill, great stuff. And then Breaking All the Rules, the House Rules. Napoleon Bona Part 1, Napoleon Bona Part 2. So great stuff. That came out on MCA UMC, Universal Music Company. So if you find this anywhere, I think it's on sale right now for $21 on Amazon. Well worth it. All right, we'll save the cool stuff for last. We'll go through, and all these things are cool. But so this one here, I'm really not happy about this, but unfortunately, this thing got damaged in my move. It was put in with a bunch of other box sets, and you can see how it divoted the. Maybe you can't see. It's got a huge divot here where it was kind of crunched. This is a velour box set. It's called Donavan. Too Close to the Sun, I believe. Try for the Sun. The Journey of Donavan. And I love Donavan, man. I love Donavan. There's just, trippy, dippy, hippie, 60s, early 70s stuff. So many great songs on here, man. Catch the Wind, Colors, Sunshine Superman, The Legend of the Girl Child Linda, Season of the Witch, man. Must be the season of the witch. So good. Love that fucking song. Guinevere. Mellow Yellow, Call Me Mellow Yellow. Again, so fucking cool. And then we got Epistle to Dippy on it. Anyways. No, I was doing Windy there, not Epistle to Dippy. I know it's similar, actually. What else we got here? Isle of Ilay. You've got Try for the Sun. You got the Tinker and the Crab. Jennifer Juniper. Barbara, I can never say Barbara Jacall, Love Is Hot. And then you've got, man, Hurdy-Gurdy Man. Hurdy-gurdy, 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 she said. Fucking love that song. It's one of my favorite songs. Here's the CD. It's just little, it's a 3 CD set. Or is it? Maybe it's 4. Oh, it's 3 with a DVD. Forgot. Yeah, so really well done, man. Really well collated. Hey, McIris, how you doing? Hey, what's up, Logan? What's happening, bud? So, yeah. Really good stuff. Love me some Donavan. And this is a great box set. I think you can still find it on the secondary market for not crazy money. But I remember this was one of my early eBay purchases back in, like 2010, 2009. I think this came out in 2006. And it was really hard to find. And I kept seeing it for like $80, $90, $100. And I'm like, man, I don't want to pay that much for it. And here's the booklet. And I found one that was, an auction. And I jumped on. And I wrote it right to the end, and I sniped it out from somebody for $33. That rarely ever happened for me. I rarely ever won those things. I almost always got sniped at the end. This is one where I sniped for a change, and I felt great. Felt great to snipe someone. Whatever. It did. It did kind of feel great. And so, yeah, Donavan, Try to Catch the Sun. Really cool box set. Love this box set. Wish I hadn't damaged it, but I did. In the move, it got pretty beat up. And, like I said, I think this one, you can find this out there. And it came out in 05 on Sony BMG. It's kind of cool with the velour. I think I got a Hendrix one like this, too. Speaking of Hendrix, let's go to Hendrix right now. I am a massive Jimi Hendrix fan. It's shocking that we haven't done a Jimi Hendrix At one point in time, there was a period for literally like 2 years where I spent crazy money on Jimi Hendrix stuff. I have some pretty rare Italian bootlegs from Jimi Hendrix that they're hard to find. But I have to have, generally, if they're for a while, is getting every box set, every reissue. This is the LL Hendrix Limited set, or Hendrix Experience Limited, that came out in 2018. This has the 3 CD, 1 Blu-ray on it. It's got the 5.1 surround mixes of the album by Eddie Kramer, who originally was the engineer on it. It's 96/26 high-resolution stereo audio. Includes previously unreleased home demos and studio recordings. Also includes never-before-released 1968 Hollywood Bowl performance. Also a 48-page book filled with rare pictures and the original artwork that was supposed to be on the album. And the expanded making of Electric Ladyland, which is the Blu-ray, the 5.1's on there too. This is a killer book, man. Killer book. Really, really, really sweet job they did with it. I think I got this pretty cheap. It was going for probably for pretty good money when it first came out, but I can't remember exactly what happened, but I got a credit for them for like $30 for something they fucked up. And I ended up applying that towards that. I think I got this for like $25. So it was like a no-brainer. I had to have it. And Electric Ladyland is one of my favorite all-time ever albums. I love that album. It's Hendrix on fire. He's at the, at the apex of his height of his creativity. And here's the early takes. At last, the beginning. This has 1983 and Merman I Will Be Angel. Cherokee Mist is on here. Hear My Train a Comin'. Gypsy Eyes Somewhere. Long Out Summer Days. Demo 124 or 134. Snowballs at My Window. My Friend and the Gods Made Love. Angel. Katharina. Little Miss Strange. Long Hot Summer. Take 1. Take 14. Rainy Day. Dream Away. Rainy Day Shuffle. 1983. A Merman I Should Turn to Be. That's the... and then here's the... Really? Here's the man. The glue they used to put these things in, fucking cheap as shit. This pisses me off, man. These little pocket things. The glue wears out, and then the shit falls down inside, and then it gets the glue all over. But here's the remastered. I don't know if it's remixed. What did I say? Is it remixed? Remastered. Electric Ladyland, fucking masterpiece. Masterpiece, just that simple. Don't need to go into any more detail than that. And then in the back here, it's got the 5.1 video, which I've watched. It's really well worth watching. I don't know if it's anywhere out there streaming. I don't know where else you would find it except for here. Well worth checking out. And it's Mother's Day. I forgot that. And since my mom and I aren't really on good terms, I guess that's why no one's here tonight. But there's the 5.1. Really killer. And then you've got the 1968. You fucking bitch, man. That really pisses me off. Man, does that piss me off. Here's the Hollywood Bowl. 1968 performance has Are You Experienced? Introduction, Voodoo Child, Slight Return, Red House, Foxy Lady, Fire, Hey Joe, Sunshine of Your Love, I Don't Live Today, Little Wing, Star Spangled Banner, Purple Haze. Purple Haze, all in my brain. So yeah, some killer stuff. There's Hendrix with a Strat upside down. It's the big-headed Strats, but it looks to me to be a he usually had white ones or black ones, but that looks like that's a sunburst of some sort. Kind of weird. And then the other thing too was the original artwork. There's original, pictures of lyrics that he wrote. He had good handwriting. Kind of a little overkill to have all 90 pages in there of lyrics. Kind of fill up space, I guess, so they could charge more. I wanted to find the original artwork. I think most people, well, actually, the original artwork is that. It was supposed to be that. It's the Alice in Wonderland statue in Central Park. Don't know if any of you guys have been there, but it's pretty cool. I mean, the one and only time I was there, I was walking through the park while my kids were doing something at the museum, I think. I can't remember. My kid was at the embassy to get paperwork done to go to Japan, and I went over to the Central Park and hung out. And yeah, absolutely. That was one of my first electrics too. Was the Strat too. I sold it a couple years ago because of my illness, but man, I missed that thing. I love that guitar. This is the original artwork, and there's some other pictures in here of like alternate views of it. But yeah, man, this is a killer package. Don't know what this is going for. I have no idea. Mass produced, so I'd be shocked if it was, I'd be shocked if it was hard to find at a reasonable price, but it's definitely well worth finding. Okay, where are we at here? Let's see. Let's go with the other CD one. The other one has albums in it. We'll go with that last. So this I got in February of last year. I have not gotten through all 10 CDs. This is the second major box set. And when I say major, they have other box sets, but this is the second major box set of the reissued catalog from Virgin of the Tangerine Dream catalog. And the first one was called In Search of Hades. It was an 18-disc box set. Of that, I believe there was 2 5.1 mixes by Steven Wilson of Phaedra and Rubicon, or was it Stratosphere? I can't remember which one. That particular box set, I thought, yeah, I'll be able to grab this for a while. I didn't quite have the money at the time. I think it was $250 at the time, or $220 something, maybe a little bit. No, with shipping, it was about $300. This was 2018, by the way. I snoozed on it. I have not found one for under $500 or $600 that isn't used to begin with. New ones I've seen going for $1,000. So when this came out, and I found out about this in 2020, I believe, 2019, 2020, I was like, yeah, I'm not snoozing on this. So I helped move my dad, and I did all the work, loading the house up, loading the truck up, moving us in here for the most part, other than a couple people helping me. I did 90% of the work, and it almost killed me. And it's probably made my disease move quicker. This was my gift to myself from my dad. This now encompasses recordings from 1980 to 1983. It has Tangerine. It's got the original soundtrack to Thief, the movie Thief. It has a bonus track on there, Dr. Destructo extended version, which was a promo only, previously released on CD. It's got Exit, the album Exit. It's got White Eagle on here, which has a bonus 12-inch EP. I'm sorry. It's got a track taken from the bonus 12-inch EP. It's also got Daydream and Moreland, which are A and B sides of a single, which was a German exclusive. It's got the Soldier soundtrack from which had been completely unreleased. That came out in 1982. It's got the Dominion Theater concert from November 6, 1982 on 2 CDs, on CD 6 and CD 7. Those were previously unreleased. It's got Logos on here. It's got Hyperborea on here with some bonus tracks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bonus tracks. It's got Love on a Real Train from Risky Business. All the Risky Business soundtrack songs are on here. And then it's got the original The Keep soundtrack on here, which had never been released before. That's the soundtrack to the 1983 Michael Mann film, who also, by the way, did Thief. Yeah, I have not listened to 1/3 of this. I've not listened to Thief, the Dominion live shows, or the Soldier soundtrack. I've checked out everything else. I know. I need to get that done. Real quick to show you what this looks like inside. A beautiful hardbound book. I love that dragon thing on the front there. Cool as fuck. Just a ton of stuff. I want to say this cost me about $150, and I think I've seen them now, and they're going for like $220. I could be wrong about that. Maybe it was I know it was around $150 when I bought it. I think it's quite a bit more than that now. You can still get it though, unlike the first CD box set, which you cannot find anywhere unless you're paying crazy money for it. So tons and tons of killer photographs, killer, just a coffee table book of epic proportions. Beautiful, beautiful box set there. If you guys have questions, I'll hit that at the end there. Looks like you're talking to one another. And then these, which are actually, I kind of like these better than the other ones because they actually have the actual punch out. You can see where the disc sits in. It doesn't slide down in. Generally, they're nice and easy to get out of there. So that's one of the series. And then the other one is this one. And yeah, I need to get on that and get those done. Tangerine Dream is probably especially the Virgin era and the pink and blue eras. Like the pink is the first four, ATEM, Zeit, Journey, Alpha Centauri, and Journey. Is it Journey Through a Burning Brain, or that's Song of the Album? I forget. It's sitting right there. It's sitting over there somewhere. I don't know. It's over there somewhere. Anyway, there's that. That's the pink set. And then the blue set has Green Desert and Le Parc, Underwater Sunlight, and I think one other one I can't think of. Those are the only ones, and I don't have that one yet. That's the only one I don't have. I have everything else by Tangerine Dream from their earliest album to Green Desert, through this. Green Desert came out in 86, but it was actually from 72 or 73 when they recorded it. So that's going to be something I hope to do somewhere down the road. Not sure who. Nice. What up, dude? How's it going, man? Gave it to you for free. Of course he did. I saw it. Did you get that in all the horror movies, Dennis? That's killer, though. Yeah. So this is a killer set. If anyone runs across the first set for cheap, by cheap I mean like under $150, and they don't want it, I will buy it from you if you buy it. You're not going to find it that way, I'm sure, but man, I desperately want that first 18 CD box set. Well, 2 Blu-rays and 16 CDs, I think it is. That first set, Steve Wilson redoes remasters or remasters a bunch of the albums in higher audio quality. Yeah, man, you gotta do it. Gotta do it. Gotta do it, Logan. This is the shit, bro. This and Jean-Michel Jarre, and we're gonna do a box set. My cat threw up on this box set. I did clean it, but I just found a little bit of it on the bottom here. Damn it. We're gonna do, if I live long enough, if I'm well enough to do it, which is really starting to become a big question. But we are gonna do a Tangerine deep dive. I think Dennis wanted in on that one. He's got quite a bit Tangerine Dream. My friend Melinda probably, and this guy Ben. Maybe we'll make it a foursome of us getting into the first, half of it. Do the first half, which was in the box set one, which is called In Search of Hades. By the way, it's a red box set. This is called Pilots of the Purple Twilight. Yeah, that's probably what we'll do from like 1972 to 1980 in the first series, and then the the pink years and the blue years later would go with this. The pink years would go with the first set. So I really want to do Tangerine Dream. Dennis and I talked about it a while back. It kind of got away from me. It's hard though to talk about electronic music. It's kind of hard to do it. Except my friend Melinda is a amazing keyboardist. Sorry. And she has a real insight into and has a lot of the type of technology, old analog synths that they use. And so, yeah, Phaedra. Phaedra's the kick-ass beginning of like the sequence stuff, but Zeit is my favorite. It is the beginning of Dark Ambient. It's the first Dark Ambient album. It's killer. So good. Yeah, so yeah, Oxygene's killer, Logan. Oxygene's badass. But yeah, that one's killer. Killer, killer, killer. All right, now we're gonna get into some metal finally. The last two things are metal because the other stuff really wasn't metal, right? So this is the last album that came out by Opeth. This is one of the numerous kind of box sets they put out. I was looking at them, and I don't generally buy vinyl much. I'm just not that guy much. But I really loved the presentation of this. I like that King Diamond-y look of the Travis Smith artwork, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to get this one. And I love Opeth. I really haven't. This is the one album of theirs I've not invested a lot of time with. But so on this, you get the 5.1 mix by Jens Bogren, I believe, in Cauda Venuum. You get that. You get the 5.1 mix. You get the double CD with the. I forget what's on the other side here. What is there a live set in the double CD? Or is it just bonus tracks? Or is the album just a double CD? It might just be that. Yeah. I think the album's a double CD. Man, great album, though. Very mature for them. I know a lot of people don't like the modern day Opeth because it's not death metal and blah, 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 blah. Anyways, the CD comes with it, the double digipack. Let me look on here. What's it say? Oh, it's a double album because it's in Swedish and in, I forgot about that. It's in Swedish and English. Then you get I have a fan blowing, so this is going to be kind of tricky. You get a full-size poster with the back artwork on it. And then you get two albums, double album LPs. You get the English version. I think this is English. Nope, this is a Swedish version. Gatefold. Love that artwork with the devil thing on the tongue, or whatever it is, the troll or whatever the hell that thing is, devil. And that one, this was a limited to. This came out in 2019, by the way, September, I believe. This was limited to 4,000 copies. The weird thing about this is I ordered the 2,000 copy one, and they fucked up and sent me the wrong one. I didn't really feel like arguing with them, so I didn't get it replaced. I was going through withdrawal really bad from the medication I'd been put on that was probably fucked my life up, and I just didn't have the strength or desire to fight with them. So you get two yellows for the Swedish version. And then you get the English version, which has orange, I believe. It's like a tangerine. This came out on Nuclear Blast and Motorbologat, which is their label or their imprint now because they license everything. They're smart. They're not owned by anybody anymore. So it's a licensing deal between them and Nuclear Blast. And then finally, the last thing you get is the booklet, which has all the lyrics in Swedish and I believe in English. Yeah? Yeah? No? Actually, that's only in Swedish. I must be missing the one. I must have missed the English one. It has to be. No. You only get it in English. That's kind of... Oh, you know what? Hold on. I know. I believe it's in the sleeve of the album. Yeah, there it is. So there we go. There's the English one. And the other one belongs in with the Swedish one. I don't know why I did that. Just lazy, I guess. And there we go. So, Opeth in a Cauda Venuum, whatever. Really killer album. I mean, I love Opeth. I don't care about their, whatever. I kind of wish it would have been a slipcase, though, instead of a lift-off box lid. It feels like it's a fucking... Because this one's getting kind of... I don't know why. It's kind of beat up on the corners. That kind of pisses me off. I generally take care of that stuff, but not even sure how that happened. All right, the big granddaddy, the last one. Kind of crazy. There's hardly been anybody today. I guess it's because of Mother's Day. Or maybe just nobody wants to watch my shit anymore. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, so the last thing, man. This I got in March of 2022, and this is a prized possession. It's probably going to end up with Rick when I hit the fucking road soon. But this is the 777 trilogy by Blut aus Nord. And, man, I love this thing. Lift-off box lid. Slip mat. A1 poster of the set itself. This came out by Debemur Morti. Came out in April or March of 2022. And I tell you, for what I got in this, I'm pretty well pleased with the price of it and the shipping at that time. I thought I was going to get destroyed on shipping, though. This set is limited to 345 sets. That's it. Every one of these 345 set has an exclusive double LP. Is it a double? No, it's a single LP. Single LP gatefold of the 3777 trilogies. Embossed artwork, just absolutely fucking amazing. Debemur Morti just always knock it out of the park. Look at this. I mean, this one here has artwork on the inner sleeve. On the inner sleeve. Both sides, by the way. Let's see. This is Desanctification. And then, like I said, they come with very exclusive singular artwork. Nice slipcase. And this one is, oh, God, it's so gorgeous. Hopefully you can see it. Probably saw it last year on my Instagram. That thing is a work of fucking beauty, man. Look at that. I don't generally get too caught up in the whole colored vinyl thing. I don't really care what. I can be tricked into buying something because it's beautiful, yes. But I'm not like, it's not like a do or die because I don't buy a lot of vinyl. But this one I had to have. This is one of my favorite trilogies of music. Some of my favorite music ever in extreme metal or black metal or whatever you want to call it. Blut aus Nord metal. And this fucking shit just rules. Love these three albums. I'll save my favorite for last, though. And then also, you get a poster. I think they call these A3s. Is that what it is? Or A2s, A3s? And there you get, again, Desanctification. How badass is that? Fucking badass. Badass. All right, so that is Desanctification. I'll box that up after I show you guys the other stuff here. Here's 7 Sext, S-E-C-T-S, Sext, which was the first one. Desanctification was the second one, and the last one's Cosmosophy, which I'm going to show last. This one's more of a matte gloss finish. And again, killer gatefold. don't know if this one is artwork on the inside. No, this one's just gloss black on the inside. Actually, this one only has one pocket, interestingly. The other ones had dual pockets, but this one's sealed on the one end. This one here did not come with a poster, oddly. I don't know if it got missed. I never contacted them. It's too late now. I have a feeling it got missed or overlooked. I couldn't find out by other people whether other people ended up like this or not. Another gorgeous one. Gold, silver, black splatter. Look at that thing, man. Super sexy. Come on. Kind of hard to do this when there's a fan blowing near you. Okay. And the last one, my favorite album by this guy, Vince Vaughn. Is Cosmosophy, the last of the 3 albums. And this one's high gloss, but no embossing like the first one. Absolutely gorgeous. I love this one too, man. Love the way this looks. Fucking killer high gloss. This one has a poster. So like I said, I'm only seemingly missing the Cosmosophy. Blut. Well, I tell you, man, it's pretty fucking crazy. I do these. Only 2 people watch. That's kind of makes it not even worth doing these anymore. I may just stop doing them, quite frankly. There's that. And this is super cool. It's got this sticky, I don't know, it's like almost a sticky, so fucking cool, man. They just banged it out of the park hard on this one. And I showed you that. And last but not least, this fucking amazing looking vinyl. Guess you call it splatter marble. I don't know. Black and white and gray. Shit, that is hot looking. So there you go. That is the group of 6-pack suggestions I brought on tonight. And yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, if people aren't going to watch this shit, I'm kind of like thinking I'm not going to do this anymore. It seems like it's kind of a waste of fucking time. And, you know, I don't want to sound like I'm crying at all. Because I'm not. I don't really give a fuck. But, I mean, I don't give a fuck, but I do give a fuck when I'm feeling as sick as I am, digging my ass out of bed to do these, and then nobody bothers watching. So maybe I'll just bone this whole sharing a 6-pack project. As I said, doesn't seem like anybody really gives a fuck about it. The Miles thing doesn't seem to be all that exciting either. I don't get it, man. Don't get where some people go on and they do stupid fucking shit, like have some dork ass motherfucker like J-Dog on talking shit about everybody, and that gets 2,000 views. You know, maybe that's what I need to start doing, is really talking shit on people in the metal community. That would be fun. Like, you know, I hate this guy. I can't stand that fucking woke loser and that pantywaist douche canoe fucker. And, you know, maybe that's what I need to do. I don't know. Sure feels that way. I try to do really cool things to engage people, and I don't know, it just doesn't seem to, you know, it was amazing. The other night, we did the Doom stream, and yeah, we had about 18, 19 people on, I think, at one point, or at least 15 to 17. And that was cool. But then I get done and we do the hang afterwards. And the next day, The Hang, which I had forgotten to take down, has almost twice as many views. It's like, what the fuck is up with people, man? Like, I don't even get it. Like, what the fuck is up with people? Bizarre, man. Like, want to watch a bunch of people sitting around drinking and getting drunk and bullshitting about stupid fucking shit. That's cool. But learning about jazz or learning about electronic music or even doom selections with, Greg Chandler from Esoteric, eh, eh, eh. I'd rather get on a live stream or on a watch a video where some dude sits there and calls people douche canoes and panty wearing pussies, and that's way cool, man. That shit's cool. I don't know. Fucking people are weird, man. People are weird. So yeah, if I'm bitching and complaining here, so what? Who cares? It's just I'm thinking to myself, why bother planning all this cool content if hardly anybody's really going to pay attention or doesn't give a shit? Maybe I should just start reading shitty comments and posting videos, shit talking people, and reading comments. Like that seems to work for somebody. Mind-boggling, man. Mind-fucking-boggling. So anyway, I don't know where this is going to go. Like I said, the things I have planned on Tuesday was the Jethro Tull box set. First 4 books in the 40th anniversary reissue series. That was at 9:00 tomorrow or Tuesday night. And but now I'm not even sure I want to fucking bother doing it. And then the other thing would be on Wednesday, the Cynic deep dive. I'm going to do that because Jimmy and Nick and Jam and John are involved in it, so I at least owe them that. And then I'm supposed to do the Hawkwind thing next Sunday. But I'm like, yeah, who the fuck? Does anybody even bother watching it? I don't know. Probably not. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm really rethinking this thing after tonight. I'm really feeling like, do I really want to bother doing this shit anymore? Part of me is, with as sick as I'm feeling, part of me is saying, maybe I just don't feel like doing it anymore. Hey, Tim, what's up, man? I'm all right, buddy. I guess. Just bitching a little bit about the fact that nobody's bothered to watch any of the stuff I put up. Just kind of intriguing to me, kind of baffling. They'd rather watch shit posting douchebags. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Just kind of feeling a little bit. I'm not feeling well, really not well. Thinking I need to go to the hospital tonight, but I really don't want to deal with people in the hospital because I fucking hate most of those people, the way they've treated me, and so I got a real bad attitude about that. Even though it could be the difference between life and death. I don't know. But I'm just kind of I can't imagine everybody's still with their mom at 9:30 at night. And I guess West Coast people would be, but on the East Coast it's pushing 10 o'clock. Nobody's out with their mom at dinner. So, but nobody's watching. So it's kind of baffling. And when I say nobody, I don't expect there to be 400 people to show up or even 40 people. But, last time there were, 10, 12 people that showed up for the Miles Davis thing. This time I had 2. This sharing a six-pack, last sharing a six-pack, 12 or 13 people. Tonight, 4, 5. I think 6 was the most I had. Just makes me feel like doing this is just a waste of fucking time. So, anyway, I'm going to call it. Sorry you just got here, Tim. There's 45 minutes of stuff you can go back and check out if you want to. Dennis, I got to get with you, man. If you're around later, give me a call. Talk to you about a couple things. And Logan, sorry I couldn't hang out. I wanted to study up on listening to Miles Davis for all 2 people that bothered to show up. Yeah, I'm done anyways. I've showed all my stuff. I did want to pimp this out real quick. Marty Worm gave me this. Well, I bought it from him. But the original Noise logo T-shirts that he did a short run of back last year. Very cool. Thank you, Marty. Yeah, last things. I'll just go real quick. Tuesday night, if I feel like doing this anymore, quite frankly, maybe I'll have a different mindset after tonight or tomorrow. But that is for Jethro Tull. The first 4 book box sets. It's Wednesday night, Cynic. Sunday night, Hawkwind. First 9 albums and Space Ritual live. Then the 2 things I'm working on that I'm kind of like, well, do I even want to do these now? Are the Death live stream, which is going to be a pretty extravagant one with a lot of people. Right now, I have commitments from Devin, my daughter Lauren, myself, Rick, I think, is in. Nick, Necrotic Nick, Kevin Offnagel from Gorguts, possibly 2 other big names, bigger names in death metal. I'm missing. Oh, Dennis, I think, is in. I'm not sure on that. I think he is, and maybe one more person. I had that all on my cheat sheet, and I fucking erased it by accident. So yeah, those are the things that are planned. Maybe a Tangerine Dream thing down the road, but again, I'm just kind of like, do I even feel like doing this anymore? I'm just in a bad fucking mood because I don't feel good. So, and I kind of dug my ass out of bed to do these, and nobody bothered to come by except for you guys. The guys that are here, thank you very much, appreciate it. All right, man, I'm gonna bail because I gotta make a decision about medical stuff tonight yet. So, I shall see you maybe on Tuesday or Wednesday. At minimum, I'm gonna shoot for the Wednesday night for because I kind of committed to those guys to do that. So, Tim, thanks for popping in. Logan, Dennis, you guys are probably all gone. McIrish, whoever else is in here. James Warrior, email Mike. See you guys.